spitting in a big gold cup. Little honey bun, break the sun coming on. About to punch it in, about to knock it out. 5 o'clock it out, head back to the house. And hey, he's in every little pole on square. Rockin' that 59, 50 head. I'm talking down home, brother, country girl on his own bar, wire on the other. Yeah, a couple beer hanging over his couch. Couple cold beers, let the drunk fall out like a 1-2 punch. Pretty boy with a mouth.
You know what? Since he's announcing it,
Mama taught middle school, daddy sold Michelin's. Learned to act right from some backside discipline. Raised in the heat, rockin' bare feet. Goes off in the Catfish Creek, he's fishing in. Won't find him in Marina Del Rey. His roots run deep in the bottle belt. Hey, he's in every little pole.
so are you good? You feeling okay? Good man, you're a good man.
I'm talking down home, brother, country girl on his own bar, wide on the other. Yeah, a couple deer hanging over his couch. Couple cold beers make the draw fall out like a 1-2 punch. Pretty boy with a mouth, didn't know he was messing with a boy. From the 30, degrees, it's too cold. Eating meat, freeze-fried green tomatoes. Right, we won't
For whatever reason, on this computer, I only got 15 seconds to go back and play it. So you kind of have to be
Quicker.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hurricane Stadium on the campus of Georgia Southwestern State University.
Other way.
We would like to thank you for joining us for GSW's annual Alumni Weekend and for Game 1 of this 3-game series between the Columbus State Cougars and your GSW Hurricanes. The Cougars come into play today with a record of 25-6, 10-2 in the conference play, while the Hurricanes enter play today with 12-16 record and are 8-4 in the conference. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please turn your attention to the field for a very special presentation of the Devin Newberry D9 Scholarship. Devin came to GSW as a freshman in the fall of 2011 after graduating from Thomas County Central High School in Thomasville, Georgia. The summer after he signed to come to GSW, he was injured, resulting in shoulder surgery. After redshirting his first year, he took the field for the first time in the spring of 2013, playing in 12 games as a freshman. He started his center field his sophomore year and was in the outfield for the rest of his career. Devin was known his entire career for his foot speed, which usually landed him in the leadoff position. Devin graduated in the winter of 2016 after his final season on the field. He landed a job at his hometown alma mater, Thomas County Central in Thomasville, Georgia. He was an inclusion special education teacher and assistant coach for the varsity baseball team. In the fall of 2018, he was asked to join Bacontown Community Charter School in Baconton, Georgia, to study on the leadership of fellow GSW baseball alum Bubba Birdsong. After the 2018-2019 season, Birdsong retired at the age of 27 years old, and Devin Newberry was named the head coach for the Baconton Blazers for the 2019-2020 season. His dream had come full circle. Devin was driving home after meeting with his senior leaders on December 11, 2019, about his plans and goals for the new season. He didn't make it home that day. The baseball team and school adopted a slogan in honor of him and has since become a movement in the community of Do It for Devin. The movement has raised thousands of dollars in his honor and is something that he would be very proud of today. Devin's family would like to thank Georgia Southwestern and their alumni for all that they have contributed and done for them in Devin's memory since his accident. It's a simple reminder that life is short and we should all live life for the fullest and remember to always do it for Devin. Tonight, we would like to thank one of GSW baseball we would like to award one of GSW baseball players with the Devin Newberry D9 scholarship. This year's scholarship is awarded in memory of Devin's great aunt, Bobby Carter. Devin walked not only in character, but also in leadership, and these are the two traits that we hope to see in all of the recipients. Tonight's scholarship is presented by Devin's parents, Greg and Donna Newberry. And the award winner for the 2022 Devin Newberry D9 scholarship will be awarded to Matthew Mamadis.
Bird song. What tune is that bird song they just talked about to you? That was me. That was me they just talked about. You were down at what's that school next? Yeah. You were down there 27 years? He ran He ran 27 years of age to death. Well, that's what he said. 27 years. I misunderstood. He did. And he got killed, didn't he? How old was he when he got killed? He was 27. Oh, okay. He just pulled out on the highway right there.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for the Devin Newberry D9 Scholarship Award recipient, Matthew Mamadis.
Since you turned the tables on me, I've been steady learning long. Keeping this turntable spinning. Everything from Jones to Jennings. Slowly planning my survival in a 3-foot stack of pine. Since you had to walk out of here, I've been having a record.
You didn't have enough of that.
I bet you thought before you left I'd just sit in silence by myself, turn this house into a jail, dying slow and living hell. But love's got a funny way of keeping score, and you're leaving lit up my scoreboard. I usually make it through side A, so all bets are off when I flip her over. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. I'm having a record year. Pulling notes and hangs half time. A pounding on is a heart of mine. Song to song, I pass my time. These speakers on 10. Your good and gone keeps me up all night. Alone with songs at the key of 5. I'm either gonna get over you or I'm gonna blow out my ears. Yeah, you're out there now, doing God knows how, and I'm stuck here having a record year. You even left me going crazy. I'm counting on a needle to save me. I'll drop it in the groove, and we go round and round and down in a spiral. I guess I really ought to call and thank you. I rediscovered Red-Headed Stranger. Got down with old James Brown and found new grass revival. If you find your way back, I owe you a beer for my record year. Pulling notes and hangs half time. A pounding on is a heart of mine. Song to song, I pass my time. These speakers on 10. Your good and gone keeps me up all night long. Songs
I'm not playing with them. Okay. I figured I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, no worries. The only one I didn't know I was there was
God knows how, but I'm stuck here having a record year.
Maybe some tough sentences in there.
They did.
Having a record.
That was tough. That was like when you get called on to read in class and you're not prepared. You're not even on the right page. That's what I would have been like.
Well, he handed me this. He was like, "You're gonna read this like 5 minutes." I was like, "Oh." Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and face the flag beyond the center field wall as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem.
Remember the call out? It's like ride a bike, right? And a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at Hurricane Stadium, Game 1 of a Peach Belt Conference weekend set. Featuring the visiting Cougars from Columbus State University. Just click anywhere in there because there you go. Sixth ranked Cougars of Columbus State University in town for 3 games against your Georgia Southwestern State University Hurricanes. Hurricanes getting ready to take the field. Nice pregame ceremony there to honor a former Hurricane who lost his life way too early. The young man was just a few years removed from playing on this very field and was tragically killed in a car accident. His scholarship and memory lives on, and Matthew Mamadis, recipient of the Devin Newberry Scholarship this year. That was announced pregame, much to his surprise and the surprise of the family, and I know his girlfriend was out there as well. Well, it'll be a daunting task for the Hurricanes. They're only facing the 6th-ranked team in the country in the Cougars from Columbus State. 26-5 for CSU. They are 10-2 in Peach Belt Conference play. Georgia Southwestern is 12-17, but 8-4 in the PBC. A lot at stake here in a mid-season tilt, mid-conference season tilt. There we go. If the Hurricanes could take a game, 2, 3 from the Cougars, got a chance to come out of this thing in first place in the Peach Belt Conference. Had a pretty, starting to be on the downhill slope towards the end of the regular season. Of course, it is not going to be easy. As I mentioned, the Cougars 26-5, 10-2 overall. They lead. Their opponents' earned run average only 10.4 this season. They can hit, they can pitch. And in his 25th season, they're playing well under head coach Greg Appleton. The head coach of the Hurricanes is Josh McDonald. His assistants, Tyler Bender and Adam Cinco. Cougars, of course, stand atop the Peach Belt Conference standings at the moment. They're coming off a 20-9 win on Wednesday over Point University. The Hurricanes suffered a 3-2 loss in their midweek tilt at Shorter. Hurricanes are 8-7 at home this season. Columbus State 11-2 on the road. First pitch from tonight's starting pitcher. Yep. Go. Hurricane starting pitcher, redshirt senior, Jared Donaldson. And Donaldson has been having a tremendous Peach Belt Conference season. He's 4-0. He was just named the department's he was in the discussion. Eric Fogel, the golfer, is the month of March Hurricane Male Athlete of the Month. But Donaldson made it a very, very close call. Strikeout coming from Donaldson to get things started. That's all right. 4-0 in Peach Belt Conference play this season for Donaldson. And try to keep that going and gets a lead-off strikeout to get things started. Donaldson overall making his 9th start of the spring. He's pitched 45 and 2/3 innings, which is tops on the roster. 36 hits, 11 earned runs, 13 walks to 63 strikeouts. Now 64. Opponents are only batting .208 against Jared. He comes in with a 5-2 record and a 2.17 earned run average. And he's got the big sticks from Columbus State swinging hard early. Out in front, 1-2 to the batter, Colby Brabston. Donaldson is from just down the road in Albany, Georgia. Went to Terrell Academy. And he's been having a great senior campaign. This one pulled foul, first base line. Count's going to remain 2-2 to Brabston. Speaking of local products, right out of Columbus, Georgia. And Columbus High School for the 6-foot sophomore. Brabston, the designated hitter here this evening for the Cougars. So Donaldson faces a payoff pitch here. This one is going to Mamadas at second. Takes a couple bounces, fielded cleanly. And on to first, 2 up, 2 down for the Cougars. Here on the start of Alumni Weekend. Should be a tremendous weekend. Some cheers for Robert. Some folks making the trek down to support Mr. Brooks, the catcher for the Cougars. Graduate student out of Marietta, Georgia. Wheeler High School takes a strike. Brooks is batting .375. He leads or tied for the team lead with 10 home runs. Good power, obviously. 49 RBIs, also the team leader in that category. He's been walked 25 times, second on the team, and only has 12 strikeouts to show for it this year. A ball and 2 strikes to Brooks. And he got him. 3 up, 3 down for the Cougars in the first. Great start for Donaldson. The boys will head to the dugout, grab the sticks for the first time this afternoon. You're watching GSW Baseball. Did you do that? Okay, on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. It's going to be a little hiccup on this computer. Let's take a look. No. Couple of strikeouts for Donaldson that inning. Oh, no. Sorry, not that one. That was just them walking off the field. Here's what we're... First of Donaldson's strikeouts went down a little something like this. If you're just joining us, 2 strikeouts in the first. Froze him on that one. And the second one to close out the inning. No. Look, a little something like that. All right, we'll be back in a moment and introduce you to the starting pitcher for the Cougars tonight when we return. Okay.
Good, Magic Man?
Yep.
Eric, I know this is so far beneath you. Would you please get can I get a water? Please, thank you so much. Thank you.
Miles Hartsfield to get things started for the Hurricanes here. Hartsfield, the center fielder for Georgia Southwestern, steps in. Good pitch. Starting pitcher tonight for Columbus State is number 36. The senior from Sterling Heights, Michigan, is David Dudal. And he spun him around. Catcher was a little amped up, threw it into left field. Guys are ready for this one. They know it's a good, well, it's always important when it's a Peach Belt Conference game, but sets the tone early for the series here in the opener. So Dudal matches his counterpart, Donaldson, with a starting opening strikeout. Hurricanes come in with a batting average of .237, which is the bottom of the Peach Belt Conference. They have been warming up as of late, though. Very cold start to the season, but Georgia Southwestern has started to pick the bats up a little bit. We'll see if they can get it going today. Just because I mentioned the Cougars can hit, they can pitch too now. Their team ERA of 3.87. Back-to-back strikeouts against the Hurricanes to open things up. Dudal is making his 9th appearance. They've all been starts. He's got 1 complete game under his belt, 44 2/3 innings, which is just a third of an inning behind the team leader. 44 2/3 with 46 hits, 21 earned runs, 13 walks to 47 strikeouts. Pretty good ratio there. .261 opponent's batting average for Dudal. A 6-2 record and a 4.23 earned run average. He's pumping the outside corner early on here against the Hurricanes, and he's out, evens the count up at 1-1. Fouled off first base side. The batter for the Hurricanes is the first baseman, Anthony Angelino. And 3 strikeouts. So Dudal strikes out the side. He one-ups Donaldson in the first. The Hurricanes go quietly. 3 up, 3 down. No score after 1. We'll be back in a moment here in the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Go to camera 3 when you come back. Okay, that's fine. Yep.
Donaldson circles the mound as he gets ready to start.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning, first base number 10, Steven Minter.
Gets ready to start the 2nd inning for the Hurricanes. Kicking the pitch. They'll appeal down to first. And he offered at that one. So Minter, the cleanup batter for the Cougars. Junior, 6'3" junior out of Powder Springs, Georgia. Transferred in from Columbia State Community College. Minter leads the team with a .378 batting average. Couple of points over his teammates. Columbus State has 6 players that are hitting over .310. It hasn't phased Donaldson yet, though. Strikeout number 3 for Jared Donaldson. Batting 5th. First look here, the third baseman, number 7, David Meadows. Meadows, 375. Again, only a few points behind Minter for the team lead in that category. Meadows, 5'11" senior from Vidalia, transferred from South Georgia State College. This one is ripped down the left field line. And in there for a double. Where did he go? Oh, no, not a double. My bad. Only over at first base. Got to him quickly. Camera 3. There's a look at the runner over at first. Back safely. That one in there for a strike. So Donaldson out in front 0-2. So Meadows with the first hit of the ball game. Stands at first with one away. The batter Goes down on strikes. That is strikeout number 4 for Donaldson. These guys are dueling here in the early going. Derek Wiley steps in. Wiley, the right fielder, number 7 hitter in the lineup here this afternoon for Columbus State. Sophomore from Warner Robins. Georgia transferred in from Gordon State College. 2 outs in the inning. Outside, runner stays put over at first. Let's see here. Wiley, 313. The lowest of the 6 300-plus hitters. You flip that to the other side, and Georgia Southwestern's, this one's hit hard. Line drive to center field. I got a beat on it. And right to Hartsfield as he's there to make the grab and retire. So they'll leave a runner at first. Got their first hit of the game, but didn't go anywhere. No score after an inning and a half. We'll be back here at Hurricane Stadium in just a moment on Alumni Weekend, Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Off the bottom of the second inning for the Hurricanes. Right fielder number 15, Hunter Foster.
Good crowd on hand here at Hurricane Stadium. Many standing, walking around the ballpark, but a few have found their way to a seat here in the seating bowl. As we head back to the action for the bottom half of the first. Good crowd. As expected, the start of Alumni Weekend tomorrow is the big day, if you will, where everybody will be in town, those that had to travel from out of town, out of state, and they'll settle in and come in tomorrow morning for a little breakfast with the team over in the formal dining hall. Ribbon cutting for the baseball locker room. They're doing, it's like home makeover, those reality shows. They're the last minute, the drama. We should have a camera over there as they scramble to clean every corner, dust off all of the debris that has accumulated as they've sanded and sprayed and all that good stuff. And they got another strike, 2-2 the count to the batter, number 15, Hunter Foster, to lead things off. Foster is the batting cleanup, the right fielder for the Hurricanes. But it is going to be something to see. But I know putting ceiling tiles in and connecting the final cords and internet and all that good stuff, they were crunch time on that reality show as they come to get the whole thing ready, and you would never know it was a hustle and bustle when they open the doors tomorrow morning. Tour the baseball locker room. This team has been changing out of their cars for pretty much all eternity. They used to play at an old minor league park in town back in the NAI days. I don't know if they had a place to change there. I know once we moved the field over here, 20 plus years of playing at this field, that there's no locker room. Bring a duffel bag and be here in clothes, in uniform. So they'll look forward to having a locker and a place to call home starting tomorrow afternoon. So the Hurricanes get their first base runner of the evening, and the batter will be the right outfielder from right here in Americus, Reed Ragsdale. Give a lefty look to Dudal. In their first strike. The softball team starts their doubleheader with 13th ranked North Georgia, playing for the top of the conference standings in that series as well. Ring them up. Fourth. Every out of the game by the Hurricanes so far has been a strikeout. Dudal has found his rhythm here early on. Greg Wozniak steps in, the designated hitter. Had himself a good series finale up at Lander. 2 home runs in the ball game. Highlights of those shots are on our Twitter feed. If you're a Twitter user, GSW Athletics on Twitter. Shouldn't have to scroll down too far. Find a couple of looks as Wozniak went to right center and left field in that finale. 2 home runs. Look to keep the hot bat alive. 0-1. The count. That one bounces to the catcher and evens the count up at 1-1. Softball at 1 o'clock, baseball at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Softball alumni also in town. And then both baseball and softball wrap it up on Sunday at 1 p.m. Two balls and a strike to Wozniak. Greg Wozniak. Gregory Jr. out of Gainesville, Georgia. Forsyth Central High School takes strike 2. Throw over to first, runner back, not even a tag applied. Wozniak batting .215 on the season. He has 4 home runs, 20 runs driven in, which is second on the team behind Angelino. 13 walks to 30 strikeouts for Wozniak. He has 7 doubles. So 11 of his 17 hits have been for extra bases. .214 batting average. This one goes the opposite way. Right fielder on the move will catch it before he can get to the wall. So Wozniak a long fly out to right.
Catcher number 36, John Austin Sutton.
Hit it hard, but right fielder had a bead on it. And Wiley made the grab. The catcher, another lefty, steps in. John Austin Sutton, the catcher for tonight's ball game with the Hurricanes. Gets his first look in there for a strike. So John Austin Sutton will go down on strikes, another K. 5th of the game, 5 of the 6 outs for Georgia Southwestern have been strikeouts here through the first 2 innings. We'll take a break here at Hurricane Stadium, come back for the 3rd between the Cougars and the Hurricanes on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Leading off the top of the third inning, second baseman number 4, Matthew McDade.
The second baseman, Matthew McDade, opens up the third inning. For Columbus State. Junior out of Cape Coral, Florida. Cape Coral High School. There's 2 Division II baseball national polls. The NCWBA, the National Collegiate Baseball Writers Association. Whereby the Cougars are 6th. There's also the Collegiate Baseball Newspaper poll. And CSU is 3rd in the country in the Division II ranks in those standings, or that poll, rather. Get our first look at the center fielder, the number 9 hitter in the lineup for the Cougars. Lays down the bunt. Good bunt throw. Off the mark. It's going to go into right field. Donaldson throws it errantly over to first. And the base runner will reach.
Now batting shortstop number 15, Isaac Boughton.
Second and third for the runners. Couple of runners on for the Cougars. Great chance to score with nobody out. Go back. Fouled off by back to the top of the order, so these guys will get their second look at Donaldson. Isaac Boughton. Chopped up and over. The outstretched arm of Tyler Skelton, the base hit, 1 run in. Here comes another one, and the Cougars have a 2-0 lead. A chopper that got up and over Tyler Skelton into left field.
Now batting designated
2 runs in.
Colby Brabston.
Colby Brabston, the batter. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Brabston. Grounded out to second base his first time up. And he got him. Froze him on that one. A strikeout for Donaldson.
Now batting, catcher number 19, Robert Brooks.
Well, Donaldson got himself the first out of the inning here with a strikeout. Brooks is 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. This one fouled off out of play, first base side. And this time of night, we'll start to continue to battle as the sun goes down, and we may have to make a few adjustments to our cameras as the evening goes on. We'll see, maybe we'll go at the break, run out there and lighten things up a little bit for you. We'll have to do that a couple times as we move into night mode. Dark? Yeah. This one hit to short. Second, no, bad throw. Another error on the Hurricanes. So if
No batting, first baseman number 10, Steve.
well, a couple of errors by the Hurricanes this half inning. Runners are on the corners. Donaldson's still got a chance to get out of this with only 2. We're going to need another ground ball, double play ball, and see if the Hurricanes defense can help him out. Fly ball center field. It'll be Hartsfield that has it. Indeed. They'll try to get the runner at second. Both runners tag. And runner at second base now with 2 outs in the inning, and it's 3-0.
Now batting, third baseman number 7, David Manners.
Meadows had the first hit of the afternoon. This one's going to be pulled foul. And Donaldson's out in front, 1-2 the count. Fly ball, right field. Hurricanes got it, track it down, and the side retired. But Columbus State puts 3 on the board. We'll be back in a moment here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
I got a piece of land out in the countryside. Lay back and smell the sun, warm up the Georgia pie. It's so good to be taking it easy. Why would I ever leave? 'Cause I know I got some good friends that live down the street. Got a good looking woman with her arms around me. Live in a small town where it feels like home. I got everything I need and nothing that I don't.
Leading off the whole half of the third inning for the Hurricanes, second baseman number 7, Matthew Mamatis.
Matthew Mamatis opens up the third inning for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes second baseman and newly received Devin Newberry D9 scholarship recipient, presented before the game. Got a ball and a strike. Ground ball to the slow roller to the first baseman. He'll step on the bag. And there is one away.
Now batting shortstop number 6, Ryan Smith.
Big swing and a miss there. Strikeout for Dudal.
Now batting center fielder number 3, Miles Hartsfield.
Shorty wanna kick it with the team. I got all this walk on me. Shorty wanna ball with the team.
This one hit into left field. And the Hurricanes have their first hit of the afternoon.
Now batting third baseman number 1, Tyler Skelton.
So Hartsfield doubles. As the Hurricanes have got back to the top of the order. We're going to fix that. Runner stays put at second base. Ground ball to short. The high throw over his head. And that'll allow a runner to score. And Skelton will end up at second base.
Now batting first baseman number 27, Anthony Angelino.
Angelino steps in. Got a chance to tighten this game even a little bit more for the Hurricanes. We'll get that camera fixed here at the break. And the Hurricanes make it a one-run game.
Now batting right fielder number 15, Hunter Foster.
2 hits for the Hurricanes in the inning. I got it. Very close to where the last one was, and also a strike. It is only the third inning, not the fourth. We're running things along that fast, but not that fast. Now we will head to the fourth inning. There we go. We'll be back in a moment here. We're going to go fix that outfield cam, get that thing a little lighter for you. And we'll be back at the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Break out the bottle of Bacardi Black.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning, left fielder number 12, Wynn Johns.
You can leave it here for a second. Put your scoreboard back on.
We're going to hustle out to that center field cam, lighten it up for a little bit. You can enjoy the sounds of the game. Until we get back, we'll be a moment here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
Well, yeah.
Now batting right fielder number 9, Derek Wiley.
Probably.
Now batting second baseman number 4, Matthew McDade.
Switch to this camera real quick. Yeah.
I need something good for
Oh.
Say you're going out late, I count down till you call me. It's just one of those things that you do when you're lonely, and you're all about the chase.
They say college is the best time of your life. But what about what comes next? At Georgia Southwestern State University, you're not just here for the clubs or the campus.
I tell myself, but why you gotta be so heartless? I know you think it's harmless. You're tearing me apart, and girl, the hardest part is just so high on attention, taking my semantics, leave me in the darkness, never finish what we started. Was it the money that made me accept? Popping them prices that made it a habit. Towing them pictures and serving.
Leading off the home half of the fourth inning, left fielder number 9, Lee Ragsdale.
So just keep it going. Probably didn't take it on.
Now batting, designated hitter number 35, Greg Wozniak.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna turn this on. 'Cause I don't want to sit down. Now we turn it back up. No, actually, we're not going to yet. Yes, I want to push it. Do you run that?
No, but I am today.
Who does?
You like that?
I feel like for some reason, I feel like DC would run. Like the stuff that's posted.
I think it's Cinco, right? Well, it's on this computer, so.
Believe.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Hold your head now. Big boy. Rile him up up there. Oh yeah, I haven't gotten it.
I was thinking it was. No, I was thinking it was like this. Because like, every time the mag is like. That's what I was thinking. Gotta make Dad happy.
You want 3 bases.
Walking with my feet 10 feet off a beat.
Yes.
Walking in Memphis.
I like this part.
Oh, we're about to get.
Now batting, catcher number 36, John Austin Sutton.
My neck got low, big sharks on my ankles. I drink off my bra, I got the angles. I go military, red boys with the angles. Gotta upgrade the stars, I just stay for me.
Great feeling when you say their name, but feel like the person.
Amaya, can you go a little brighter? A little brighter? Little too much, little too much, little too much.
Reed Ragsdale, the runner over at second base. Trying to tie this thing up as the Hurricanes have runners on first and second, but a big strikeout there. As we're back.
Now batting, second baseman number 7, Matthew.
Try to hang in there. So John Austin Sutton 0 for 2. He struck out both times he's faced Dudal this afternoon. That's the 8th strikeout of the game for the right-handed hurler from Columbus State. We got the camera a little bit lighter, probably a little brighter than we normally would, but it'll all be going dark in a minute. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit for Matthew Mamatis. Runs around to score. RBI single for the Devin Newberry scholarship recipient. That's a big-time hit. This ball game is tied, and the Hurricanes keep runners on first and second. Ryan Smith 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hurricanes have tied it up. They've doubled up the hits against the Cougars so far, 4-2. This a high fly ball going back, deep center field, right in front of the wall. He'll make the catch. It's a cavernous area out there, so big that both runners can tag up and go to second and third. So the Hurricanes have 2 away, but now 2 runners are in scoring position. That a hard hit ball from Ryan Smith. Hit it to the deepest part of the ballpark and can only sit down with the fly out. Wind is blowing to dead center field here at Hurricane Stadium this afternoon, so maybe got a little wind-aided assistance, but not enough to get it over the fence. Just over 400, I believe, to dead center. Currently 75 degrees in Americus. The wind showing 5 miles an hour. Blowing southeast, which that would be about right. That's why the flag is blowing out to center. That one outside, a really good crowd on hand as I was getting a look at the seating bowl from the center field camera up there in the deer stand. Looking down on the field, there's a group, huge group of people that are standing well behind the seating bowl, almost to the road that runs parallel to the third base line here at the ballpark. They got it shut down today. Special event road blockage going on. Let fans safely walk about and head over to the hitting facility, take a tour of that if they haven't seen it, which opened in August. And, of course, the locker room ribbon cutting coming tomorrow morning. We have flipped the lineup card. The Hurricanes are back to the top of the order. And Hartsfield draws the walk to load them up. Hartsfield had a hit his last time up. This time he'll get a walk. 1 for 2 now for Miles in the ball game.
Now batting, third baseman number 1, Tyler Skelton.
Well, Tyler Skelton's a pretty good one to have up for GSW. He has been red hot after a slow start. Skelton's average popped over 300 momentarily. It dipped a little bit with the game at shorter, so he's just a hair under 300 for the season and leads the Hurricanes in average at the moment. He's got 5 doubles, only driven in 13 this season, 9 walks to 17 strikeouts. See if Skelton can find a way to put a few on the board here for the Hurricanes. 0-1. Skelton is 0 for 2 with an RBI and a strikeout. That one will drop in, and he's quickly behind. 0-2 here in the 4th. Not quite, just misses. You guys will have a better look at it than we as I'm waiting for the replay of, or not replay, but that the delay that comes across from the live feed to the well, YouTube is what I've got on mine. YouTube, join our almost 1,400 subscribers on YouTube today. That pitch was just outside, the one that was 0-2. As you guys saw before I did. Join our almost 1,400 subscribers today. Click that subscribe button. Find us on YouTube at GSW Athletics. This one, high fly ball, center field, waiting for it to come down. They'll make the grab out in center. So Curley squeezes it, and the Hurricanes do push across the run, and they find a way to tie this one. We're back all even, all square. 4 innings in the books. We'll come back in a moment for the 5th here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
I'll get it to you.
It's quite all right.
You
enjoy Alumni Weekend.
You need to
You
text
deserve
me.
it.
Yeah.
I know.
I just forget. We're both very forgetful.
Yes, it's quite all
I'll
right.
get it to you Monday.
It's okay. Have fun.
Leading off the top of the 5th inning, center fielder number 13, Connor Curley.
No, you got it. I can cross that out. I'm sorry. It keeps popping up. Yeah, as the sun goes down, now we're a little darker than we were 5 minutes ago. I'll be back out there, don't you worry. Probably about another inning, and I'll be out lightening it up again. A ball and 2 strikes now as we're in the top of the 5th here at Hurricane Stadium. This one line, Mamadas off his gloves, chance to throw yet. Nope. So a base hit for Curley, almost a base hit robbing snag by Mamadas, but pops out of his glove and he can't recover in time to throw him out at first. So a leadoff single for the Cougars here in the 5th. Runner holds put. I just want to see what her camera looks like. Well, there's bits and pieces of it are probably easy to see. And shadows creeping across the over or about half of the infield now. 2 balls, no strikes. Ground ball, potential double play ball. Ryan over to second. The throw on to first. And that's a 2 Dukes. Double play. 2 Dukes Barbecue here in Americus. Proud sponsor of Hurricane Athletics, and that, Two Dukes double play. Well, bases empty, 2 outs. Brabston, the sophomore from Columbus. Hard hit ball to right field, going back. Right in front of the wall to make the grab. It was hit well, but stayed in the ballpark. Nothing happened for Columbus State here in the 5th. We'll head to the home half and be back in a moment on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Take a look at that. Pitcher's friendly play right there. The another look at that double play ball from the Hurricanes, that half inning that cleared the bases. Bobbled it, plenty of time to recover. The underhand toss on to first. Pitcher's greatest friend right there. Hurricanes get out of it. No damage done. We'll go bottom of the inning here. Actually, they got 3 hits now. There was a hit that last half inning for the Cougars, so we'll change that. That is the up-to-date line score for you.
First baseman number 27, Anthony Angelino.
Take the count off for just a second as we make some updates to our
Now batting right field number 15, Hunter Foster.
So the Hurricanes open up the 5th with a strikeout. Oop, that's not correct. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So a wild pitch swinging drop third strike is going to allow the runner to go down to first for the Hurricanes.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
And Hunter Foster's aboard. All right, Ragsdale got things started for the Hurricanes. Rally. We'll see if he can do it here with one out in the inning. That netting reflection just ain't cooperating either. See if it lightens up a little bit as we back out. Probably not. Ground ball, second base, or shortstop has no choice but to go over to first. As that was slow to get to him, he'll get the batter. 2 outs in the inning. What a runner in scoring position now for Georgia Southwestern.
Now batting, designated hitter number 35, Greg Wozniak.
Out of play, foul territory. We'll reset. So Dudal gets the strikeout to close out the inning. The Hurricanes leave a runner in scoring position. Nothing happening in the 5th. We'll head to the 6th inning, all tied up at 3 right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.
I know belts and hoses, not X and O's. I do O2 sensors, but not defenses. Yeah, I make a right call to keep your car in the game. Don't even need a playbook, it's all in my brain. Fuel injectors, alternators, radiators too. It's who I am, it's what I do. Never know how. Never know how.
Leading off the top of the 6th, catcher number 19, Robert Brooks.
1 ball, 1 strike. Okay.
Amaya.
Now batting first baseman number 10, Stephen Minter.
So leadoff runner aboard here in the 6th. High fly ball. Center fielder Hartsfield has it. First out of the inning.
First baseman number 7, David Meadows.
Good look at the runner over at first. A little word with Angelino. So Brooks over at first base. A look over from Donaldson, and now he comes set. Nothing happening. Runner stays put. And it's 2-0. Minter 0 for 1, an RBI. No, excuse me, Meadows is the batter. 1 for 2, rather, in the ball game. And a 4-pitch walk. And we are going to have a visit in the inside. Oh, not softball. What am I doing? They're going to come to the mound, talk things over.
Girl, our mama's best friends, and so we the whole town's rooting for us like the home team. Most likely to settle down, plant a few road trails deep and let 'em grow. But we can't stop this real world from spinning us. Your bright lights caught, I don't blame you.
So the discussion is over. You're okay. Coach Bender heads back, the pitching coach heads back to the dugout. And of course, the next pitch will be a strike. Just needed a little chit chat. Meadows again 1 for 2 this afternoon or evening here. Meadows again, a 375 hitter. Chopper, it's going to be Donaldson who has to throw over to first. Runners advance, but now there's 2 away.
Now batting right fielder number 9, Derek Wiley.
The right fielder, Derek Wiley, as you heard. Diving effort in center field by Miles Hartsfield. And he just saved 2 runs on that diving attempt. Let's see if we can take another look at it. That's a big time play at a big time moment. Instant replay of that is definitely in order. Hartsfield covering some ground as he was actually playing in right center field and makes the diving grab. One heck of a play, saved 2 runs from scoring on that one. Let's see if we got... Oh yeah, we got just a little look at it as he's walking off to the mound. What do you think Jared Donaldson thought of the effort from his center fielder? Little tip of the cap. Thank you much, sir. Appreciate that. And this ball game remains tied. Bottom of the 6th inning. Tell you what, I'm going to step away again. We'll go ahead and adjust that camera another time and get that center field cam back up to snuff for you. As it's getting darker here, still about sunset and Americus. We may have to change it one more time, but we'll give it a go. Enjoy the sounds of the game for another moment. Hopefully we'll be back in the midst of a nice GSW rally. Hold on, we'll be back. Enjoy the game.
Let's go bigger.
Yes, one more minute.
Swing. Thank you. I got it. No, you just have to. I mean, yeah, if it's a third, yeah.
Just a K if it's a regular strike. Oh.
Can't ask if it's a swing strike.
Oh,
And then B for a ball.
fair enough.
And the hardest part about this is just like knowing the little. Like, little you got it.
It's not swinging.
Ball, not swing.
Ball, not
I don't.
He did not swing. Ball.
I
No off.
had to put in that in.
No off.
In SB.
Ball.
I don't think you can swing and it'd be a ball. So.
Ball. Bounced in front of the plate.
I hate when they make me declare if it's earned or unearned. Like, you know, like I put in my life be like,
Now batting second baseman number 7, Matthew Momatis.
it's like taxes, like you know what I need to pay. Just tell me. I don't have to. Well, I'm not throwing any balls.
It really is.
That was a crazy. This kid is at 780.
How many balls did you show that?
It took him 52 strikes, so he is thrown
16 balls? 26 balls?
26 balls. Yes. A lot of that.
So he's 67% strikes.
And he's dialed in. It's not bad.
Hey. No, no, sorry. Not you. We're talking about the lady.
Or we were talking about you.
Yeah, we actually were talking about
You never know.
Now batting shortstop number 6, Ryan Smith.
I like all of my cups so dirty, I've been sipping it lately. I'm in some of my problems.
Really throws me off to say
That's true. His name is not. It's very unexpected. It's unusual.
ball off of contact. Ball was contact.
I'm typing out paragraph.
Yeah. Pitcher came set.
That had a
I'm a
74 degree
stenographer.
angle.
Statcast angle had a 36-degree line.
No, before the game, you had to put like the weather.
When it says the attendance, do you just put a random number?
I
I was literally like a 48-mile-an-hour pitcher.
yeah, you just throw an ethos out.
I really
Like,
was.
actually.
Like it legitimately was.
You just hit
Honestly,
it
like,
with
it's kind
ethos.
of disrespectful.
You can't be throwing ethos out there. It's against the rules.
Well, just look down, gave me 40 days. Stood up to find that I could not pay. Said walk right, you'll soon be home. Cross the line, you'll be on your own. 40 days.
Leading off the top of the 7th. Second baseman number 4, Matthew McDade.
Almost killed the basketball player. It's okay. They almost killed the basketball
He
player.
did. He did not see it at all. Look, might have saw it.
No.
That's what we got him. That's true, okay.
That's alright, it'll go down.
Now batting center field number 13, Connor Curley.
I went a little extra.
Preparing for the darkness. Save a trip out there.
That's alright. Again, they give it a few more minutes, it'll be dark again.
They can turn their TVs down if they're upset about it.
Yeah, because otherwise, it's gonna. I overcompensated. Sometimes it looks better on the actual.
Now batting shortstop number 15, Isaac Bowden. The only thing is that
Runner on second. We went a little brighter, but that's okay. Won't be but about 10 or 15 minutes, and it'll be much darker on your screen anyway. Not horrible.
Strength in numbers, baby.
So a 1-out walk.
Now batting designated hitter number 18, Colby Bradstreet.
Fly ball. Hartsfield's got to run again. Deep, deep, deep. Back, back, back. He makes the catch and bumps into the wall. The throw in. Rolls safely to third. Plenty of time for the runner to tag up and make his way over. Runners at the corners, but there's 2 away in the inning. So a hard hit ball to just about dead center field. Hartsfield catches it before a touch of the wall.
Number 19, Robert Brooks.
But a dangerous hitter here in the graduate student, Robert Brooks. Brooks is 1 for 3.
Good boy, good boy.
Robert Brooks has hit 2 home runs on Wednesday in that 20-9 win over Point. Those were his 54th and 55th home runs of his career. He is a home run shy of Andre Perez from North Georgia for 3rd all-time in Peach Belt Conference history. So power at the plate, took a big cut on that one. But the count 1-1. This one is going to send Hartsfield back to the wall, and I just brought it up. I couldn't have set the table any better for Robert. There you go. Now he is tied with Perez for 3rd all-time in the Peach Belt. A shot to center field. The 56th home run of his career. For this season, that's Brooks' number 11th. Or is his 11th. There you go. 2-out blast, pushes across 3, and just like that, Columbus State is out in front, 6-3. 3 runs in the 3rd, now 3 in the 7th. And that's how Columbus State has gotten to the 6 for the game. This lined over the shortstop's head and into left field for a base hit. Going to try to take second. The throw in. No, he'll go back. Throw not in time.
Now batting, 3rd baseman number 7, David Meadows.
Stolen base. The throw was up in the zone, and John Austin Sutton couldn't get it out cleanly out of his glove. And a stolen base for Minter. Minter has 10 stolen bases this season now, 10 for 11, and he's 3rd on the team in that category. 2-2 pitch. Good block by Sutton. Knock it forward, keep it in front of him. But it will run the count full. Meadows. Meadows is 1 for 2 with a walk. Rips this one down the left field line. And it'll be a easy stand-up double. Go to camera 3. Camera 3. Oh. There we go. Now you can go back. Get a look at that. Again, a line drive. Ripped it hard right down the line, down towards the left field corner. And an easy RBI double for Meadows. Call to the bullpen will be made. Yep. As Columbus State has erupted for 4 runs. Triggered by a 3-run shot, 2 outs. And Robert Brooks put it over the center field wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now bound for the Hurricanes number 13, Colby Gordon.
Well, Dudall is set up now for the win unless the Hurricanes can mount a comeback and at least hold Columbus State where they're at and try to chip away at this lead in their half of the 7th. A win would put Dudall at 5-0 in the conference. So he matched Jerry Donaldson with a 4-0 mark in conference play coming into today's action. He has 6 wins, Dudall does, overall this season. Win Johns at the plate for Columbus State. He's 0 for 3, struck out a couple times against Donaldson. But now he'll get a look at the new Hurricanes pitcher. It's number 13, Colby Gordon. Colby's a sophomore out of Gray, Georgia. Jones County High School. Making his 12th appearance of the season. This one, left fielder Reed Ragsdale comes in to get it. 20 1/3 innings pitched for Gordon coming in. 26 hits, only 9 walks to 23 strikeouts. A .302 opponent batting average for Gordon. 0-2 record, 5.31 earned run average. So there you go, a little bit on the new pitcher. Looks like Columbus State will also follow as they'll bring in a new pitcher as well.
pitching for Columbus State, number 23, Austin Elliott.
New pitcher for Columbus State's number 23, Austin Elliott. Senior out of Alexander City, Alabama. A transfer from the University of Mount Olive. Elliott is making his 11th appearance. They've all been out of the bullpen. 17 2/3 innings pitched, 20 hits, 5 earned runs, 10 walks, 23 strikeouts. Opponents are batting .260 against Elliott. He has a 1-0 record and a 2.55 earned run average. The Hurricanes are back to the top of the order to face Elliott. So we'll look forward to seeing Hartsfield, Skelton, and Angelino. They've combined for 2 of the Hurricanes' 4 hits this afternoon. One of them is off the bat of this man, Miles Hartsfield. 1 for 2 for Hartsfield with a strikeout. Two balls and a strike to Hartsfield. Hartsfield has a good eye. He has drawn 32 walks. 32 walks this season. And there is another one. Hartsfield has 2 walks today, so bump that up to 34 walks for the season. Hartsfield down at first. Well, that's a good start. Get the leadoff runner aboard. Look over to first base. Now you can go home. Good. So Skelton oh for 3. Has scored one of the Hurricanes' runs. So we're going to miss there. Oh. Now he's in an 0-2 hole. And he will ring him up. Calls a strike against Skelton.
Now batting first baseman number 27, Anthony Angelino.
Skelton has struck out twice today. Angelino is 1 for 3 with an RBI and 2 strikeouts as well. So see what he can do against the new pitcher. First look at him. Dudal finished with 14 strikeouts. Only 3 walks. This is a hit through the left side, and Angelino is his second hit of the afternoon. 1-out single, Hurricanes. Runners on first and second.
That's right.
So we mentioned Columbus State, number 6 in the country. 10-2 in Peach Belt Conference play. Flagler is 9-3. The Hurricanes and Young Harris are behind Flagler at 8-4. North Georgia 7-5, Georgia College 6-6, Lander 5-7, USC Aiken 4-8, Augusta 3-9, and Claflin 0-12. Peach Belt Conference standings. Hunter Foster 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk for Foster. Up there. Runners going to third. The throw, and they got him. So a strikeout, throw him out, double play for Columbus State. Ball on a strike, leadoff batter. Here in the 8th inning. Top of the 8th. Popped up. That'll be the right fielder making the grab for the Hurricanes. So Foster is able to make the grab. Ball one to the batter. We've got Matthew McDade. 282 batting average coming into play today for McDade. He's 1 for 2. One for 2 with a walk for the second baseman. This one softly lined to Angelino. Puts his glove up and just in front, just above the dirt, and watches it drop in for the out. So 2 up, 2 down for the Cougars here in the 8th. First pitch in there for a strike. 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for Columbus State. Georgia Southwestern, 3 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors in the ball game. Hurricanes scored 2 in the 3rd and a run in the 4th. Columbus State, 3 in the 3rd, 4 in the 7th. Curley fouls this one off. 286 batting average for Connor. He has started all 32 games. For CSU, 26 hits, only 3 have been for extra bases. He's got 3 doubles. Angelino able to spear it out on the bounce. And the underhand toss to Gordon covering the bag. Sets the Cougars, I almost said Bobcats, Cougars down in order in the 8th. So GSW makes quick work of on the defensive end. Now it's time to try to chip away at this 7-3 deficit. We'll be back in a moment right here on the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. New pitcher for Columbus State. They'll go to the bullpen, bring a lefty on this time. Finishing the warm-up pitches here. Now pitching for Columbus State is the sophomore Logan Seehafer. Seehafer out of Hampton, Georgia, transferred from Andrew Community College. Seehafer is making his 13th appearance out of the bullpen, 16 and a third innings, only 4 hits. 7 walks, 22 strikeouts, .074 opponent batting average. No decision yet. A 1.65 earned run average, so good stuff from the lefty coming up so far this season. Reed Ragsdale, lefty on lefty matchup here to get things started. There you go. Didn't take long, does it? One inning in and it gets dark as can be. Ragsdale is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Gonna run out there one more time. We'll let you watch here as Ragsdale opens up the home half of the 8th inning, and at least we'll have a little bit clearer view of the final 9 outs here from Hurricane Stadium. Fouled off. Sounds of the game coming your way.
Now batting, designated hitter number 35, Greg Wozniak.
Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death.
I start turning it down every time he starts doing it.
South Carolina. The assistant women's coach at Louisville actually played at GSW. I don't believe it. Well, she retweets all her stuff, so she was very excited when Lake Kings made their first appearance. As we all were. You weren't better than me. We wanted we didn't deserve it. We just should have made it. First round AC with East Get out of here. Yeah, well, they won a game in it, so. Honestly, though, like, if they get past Lander, I mean, they could make the final. Like, we're just getting out of that Southeast region bracket.
Yeah, weren't there like 3 teams in our conference?
Four. Yeah, like, we played a tough spot, no doubt. Speaking of special teams. Nah, our weakest players.
Now batting, catcher number 36, John Austin Sutton.
Either way, the crowd's going nuts.
First one of the day.
A lot of baseball to be played.
Oh, it is. That's us right there. That is us. We almost hit.
Thought we almost hit it.
You need to join us though. 2-2-2.
Okay, I got you. I knew the rule. I just never done it.
No, not at all.
That one.
Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you. Ooh, ooh, 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 you. Ooh, ooh. This is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves. And everybody's watching her. She's looking at you.
Substitution for the Hurricanes. Now in right field, number 18, Garrett Bradley. Moving from right to center, number 15, Hunter Foster.
Density filter. The gain actually forces light in, so it's kind of fake light because it's so dark here. And you could still dial it if you wanted to.
Leading off the top of the ninth, shortstop number 15, Isaac Mountain. I'm here for that too.
Okay, just in time for the ninth inning fun. As darkness has fallen upon Hurricane Stadium. Ninth inning, 7-3 lead for Columbus State. The Cougars have, let's take a look here. Bowton, Brabston, and Brooks, top of the order to face Gordon here. Ground ball. Smith makes it look easy with a throw over to first, and there is one away. 7 runs behind 8 hits for Columbus State in this one. Hey, we got a new pitcher in? Oh, yeah. His stats are wrong, but this ball is hit hard to right center field. Who's going to call, or will it fall between them? That's okay. That ball clears the right center field fence for a home run, solo shot. They ran out of room as the left center, or the center fielder and right fielder converged at the fence. But a home run for Bowton. Isaac just hit. Oh, second batter? Oh, I'm sorry, we're behind. Brabston, there we go. My mistake. Colby Brabston, the credit for that home run. Thank you.
Now batting Catcher number 19.
And he's got a smidge of power as well. That's home run number 8, I would say. More than a smidge. 8 home runs this season for Brabston. And that'll be his 24th run driven in. Extends the lead to 5. First run surrendered by Gordon in his relief. Columbus State entered the day with a .331 team batting average. They've got 9 hits in this game. Eight for 33 in the ballgame, .242 batting average. But a big lead on the scoreboard. These two teams meet up for game 2 tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. Swing and a miss. That's a good batter that Colby Gordon just got out there. Brooks was 2 for 4 with 3 runs driven in on behind his home run back in the 7th. Columbus State has the first, second, and third leading RBI batters in the conference. Brooks had 49 runs driven in, Minter 44, and Johns 35. 1, 2, and 3 in the PBC in that particular category. Minter the batter now. 1 for 3 with an RBI. This one, nice line drive. Textbook single into left field. He's going to go for more than a single, though. He's going to try to turn it into 2. The throw at second. Got him. A base hit, but he gets thrown out trying to stretch it into a double. And Columbus State will grab their gloves and try to close it out. A 5-run lead. Bottom of the 9th coming up from Hurricane Stadium. Again, these two teams do battle at 2 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Sunday. Peach Belt, look around the Peach Belt Conference this weekend. Flagler at Georgia College, Claflin at USC Aiken, North Georgia at Young Harris, Augusta at Lander. Fans, if you haven't had a chance to get yourself a golf ball, now's a good time to open up another window in your browser and go to gswcanes.com/hailstorm. gswcanes.com. Information on the hailstorm is coming up May 6th. You've got a chance to get $25,000. 25,000, 10,000. Got that prize too. 5,000. We got one of them. And a bunch of $1,000 prizes as well. What's the hailstorm all about? Well, maybe you saw the commercial earlier. We're going to drop no more than 2,000 golf balls from a helicopter hovering over a flag stick below. The closest to the flag stick gets the grand prize. Second place is 10,000, then 5, a bunch of ones. And the golf ball that falls the farthest away from the flag stick will also win $1,000. More information again at gswcanes.com/hailstorm. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. Thanks to all of our sponsors that are already on board. Sponsorship levels begin at the $500 level, and you already got 5 golf balls in the hopper. If you're able to come to Americus on Friday evening, May 6th, at Providence Springs Plantation, which is just outside of Americus, you'll have a chance to have a wonderful night out. Dinner, dancing, live music by the Answer Band. Canterbury Kitchen provides the food for the evening and all the drinks you can handle. Wolf Creek Plantation, 13th Colony Distilleries, sponsoring the adult beverages of the evening. Pretty hard to even go out and spend less than $100 on yourself if you go out for a nice meal, but here you got a chance to have a nice evening out, buy a couple of golf balls, treat your significant other, and maybe even go home with a big check, one that would cash for $25,000. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. gswcanes.com/hailstorm. Count has run full to the Hurricanes' leadoff batter here in the 9th. Mamadis 1 for 3 with an RBI. Will draw the leadoff walk. Hailstorm's a GSW athletics event, so not only we have a fun evening, but the money going to a good cause. Help our Georgia Southwestern Athletic Department funding and support these Hurricane athletes in there for a strike. So Seehafer's on for his second inning of work. He got two strikeouts in his first inning tonight. Ground ball to second. Try to turn 2 on to 1. Coach McDonald will want a little bit of clarification there. Folks in attendance believe that shortstop was off the bag, way off the bag when he crossed second or came up on second base to get the force and get the lead runner. I can't imagine that this will get changed. Doesn't appear to be interested in getting any assistance on the call. And the call, of course, would stand. But Coach McDonald got his words in. It'll be the lead runner will be out. Fielder's choice. And Ryan Smith will take over from Mamadis at first as they swap out due to the force at second. Hurricanes will bring in a pinch hitter. Ooh. Bryce Mortellaro gets one over the right fielder's head and to the wall. They'll send a runner in. He's on his way to third with a triple. So a well-hit ball into the gap in right field. Mortellaro,
Now batting third baseman number
pinch
1,
hitter.
Skelton.
Came in and had a hot stretch there. A couple games back. Might be working his way back into the batting order. Big time hit. Runner at third, one away. Hurricanes now down 8-4. This one's going to be played well by the second baseman. He was shading heavily towards second, so despite the one going up the middle, they had him shifted over that way, and he made the play and made it look easy. 2 outs.
Now batting first baseman number 27, Anthony Angelino.
Runner came in on the ground ball, so Mortellaro comes in. Comes in from third on that ground ball for the second out of the inning. But so the Hurricanes do push across another and cut the lead to 3 runs now. But they're down to their final strike. Anthony Angelino 2 for 4 in the game. He has struck out twice. Has an RBI tonight as well. Only hitter in the Hurricanes lineup with multiple hits. They're going to say that he offered at strike 3, and the Cougars take the opener. Columbus State gets the win here in Game 1 of our Peach Belt Conference Series. Your final score is 8-5. Throw that other one up real quick. Throw the other scoreboard up real quick. Yeah. Take a look at your final line score. Columbus State actually had 10 hits. We missed one. Yeah, give Columbus State one more hit. They got 10. They had 10 hits. Don't want to slight anybody a hit. 8-10-1 for the Cougars. GSW 3-5-2. Actually 6. That's not right either. Come on. Sorry. That's your final line score. 5 runs, 6 hits. I think we were calling it a day a little too early on the computer side. So we got it. These two teams will do battle again, as I mentioned, at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Hurricanes here really quick for you. Upcoming games. There it is. 2 o'clock tomorrow, 1 o'clock on Sunday, before a trip to to West Georgia coming up on Tuesday. So that's the Hurricanes' upcoming games. Taking a look at the final box score. So with the win, Dudal would be, let's see what his record would improve to. 7-2. 7-2 overall, 5-0 in the Peach Belt Conference. Taking the loss will be Donaldson. He falls to 5-3. That's his first Peach Belt Conference loss of the season. We appreciate you tuning in tonight and hope to see you back here. Day games are much gentler on the camera, so you won't have to go with as much fidgeting and changing and switching tomorrow. You guys will enjoy the broadcast. I'll be over at the softball field. They play at 1 o'clock in a doubleheader as the baseball team is here at 2. But be sure to join us a few minutes early as we'll have another Alumni Day ceremony coming up before the game. So we'll go onto the air no later than 1:30 tomorrow. And about 1:45, there'll be some pregame activities on the field. So come on back and check it out. Columbus State takes the opener. Again, by the final score of 8-5. See you tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in and watching part of the Peach Belt. You've been watching Georgia Southwestern State University Baseball. There we go. On the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network. Final, not that everybody's glued to their screens at this point, but for those that are curious, 27-5 now for Columbus State. 27-5, 11-2 in Peach Belt Conference play. Georgia Southwestern 12-18 overall, and 8-5. 8-5 in conference action. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. GSW Baseball, the Peach Belt Conference Sports Network.